We developed the brief for the site effectively, which was quite a nice project to be involved in anyway. And part of the brief was the fact that we shouldn't build above the tree line, partly because, and neither would Croydon at the time agreed to do that as well. So that whenever you looked up here, you saw the green hills of the Great North Wood, and they weren't interrupted by things poking up and the rest of it. All the housing on the site was, you see it around, you just walk around the outside and you see the sorts of properties are up there. But they're all terraced anyway, with very limited access, so they're all quite vertical gardens effectively. And we produced one of the big problems is there's quite a few springs along the site, but also the critical thing about designing a building like this is the water table. As soon as you start building, you disrupt the water table and then all your trees die. And they were quite switched on actually, Rose was quite switched on about dealing with that. And so we spent a year analysing the water table to make sure that the design didn't interrupt it. And so otherwise, I think you would find Gypsy Hill underwater half the time. And I was involved up just to work in drawings. The construction started just before I left, so I didn't see the fruition, although I came back for the topping out party. But it's actually showing the signs of age, but it's actually worn remarkably well, and it wouldn't take a lot of money to put it back into good order. But you should always remember that the greenest building is the ones that already exist, and that's a fact, and that's what we've got to bear in mind. And there are lots of other pitfalls that I'm sure they point out on the way around. But anyway, it's great to be back here. It's 55 years later. It's great.
Thank you.